to week number 12 of Kevin's Corner. Last week, we discussed step 4 of part A of the Behaviour Change Framework, identifying behavioral principles we can leverage in our experience design. That means this week we've made it to the 5th and final step of part A of the Behaviour Change Framework, ideating and designing for the future state. In this final step, we combine all of the insight we've gathered in steps 1 to 4 and develop what we call design interventions. Each design intervention should translate the core insight from the principle we identified in step 4 into an actionable design that nudges customers toward the ideal future state behavior we identified in step 3. Each design intervention should either combat or leverage each principle we've identified. Returning to our Scotiabank case study, we identified through our primary research that customers only felt comfortable selecting a mortgage rate option with a financial advisor in branch. We hypothesized that this was due to the need for certainty principle, which states that people are more likely to take action if specific information is available. In this case, customers felt this specific information was really only available through their financial advisor. Since the need for certainty principle was causing customers' current behavior of not selecting a mortgage rate option online, and we wanted to change that behavior so that they did select a mortgage rate option online, we needed to find a way to combat this need for certainty. After some ideation, we decided we needed to introduce a feature within the eHome application called Mortgage Buddy. This feature needed to provide customers with contextual guidance about mortgage rate options in a restrained, thoughtful manner. And we need to position those insights within the application in a way that made customers feel as if they were speaking to their trusted financial advisor. Our theory was that this would combat customers' need for certainty and allow them to feel more comfortable selecting a mortgage rate option online. The second principle we identified was called choice architecture, and our theory was that it could help nudge customers towards selecting a mortgage rate option online. Choice architecture suggests that we can influence behavior by changing the number and manner in which options are presented to people. So in this case, we want to leverage choice architecture in design. Selecting a mortgage rate option is made up of a number of choices, or decision points. We identified these, broke these down into smaller tasks, and segregated the questions within the eHome application onto their own focused pages, allowing customers to be guided through the process delicately, all while reducing cognitive load. Choice architecture. So we used behavioral principles to ideate and design a few top-level features for eHome, but how did we test them to make sure they were truly effective at shifting customer behavior toward the ideal future state? Join me next week and we'll break it down.